Hey friends, Sleepy here, and welcome to another episode of my Community Questions series. I just want to say thank you guys so much for all the participation of my question series. I have thoroughly enjoyed reading all of your guys' answers to my questions. I enjoyed getting your perspective on the questions, and I had a lot of fun reading them. I also enjoyed the watching a few of the video responses that you guys have done to the questions. I guys really enjoyed those. That was awesome. So I just wanted to remind you guys that you can answer any of the questions I ask at any time. Even if it was 5 videos ago, 2 videos ago, you can always go back and answer those questions. And you guys will get entries into my contest because I'm going to have a contest at the end of this series for everybody who participated. And every video you answer gets you an entry into the contest. And if you do a video response, you get an extra one. So you can actually get two per video. Answer the question in a comment, and if you also make a video response, you can also get a entry that way. And once I put up the contest video, I'm going to give everybody time to go back to answer all the questions that are in the series. So don't feel like that if you missed a question a couple weeks ago or whatever that you can't answer it. You can always answer it. As long as the contest is not completed, you guys have time to answer the questions in this series, and you guys will get entries into that. So we'll talk more about the contests and the prizes and stuff as we get further along and we get closer to the end, which that won't be till sometime next year. But I just wanted to say thanks so much, guys. I really like interacting with you guys, and I love reading your comments, and it's great watching some of your guys' video responses and seeing your guys' perspective. It was a great time. I've had a lot of fun with this series. So this is episode 6, and for this question, I'm going to ask you guys, what got you into gaming? What made you a gamer? What made you like video games? What made you want to play them? That's what I would like to know. What made you a gamer? Now, you guys can answer this question with a comment and let me know the question that way. You guys can also do a video response if you would like to, where you're answering the question. And if you do a video response, so please leave a link as a comment on this video so I can find the video, because YouTube doesn't always tell me when people upload videos, and I have missed videos that way, and I would hate to miss your video response if you film one. And if you want to do both, go ahead and do both. I love reading comments and watching videos. So you guys have multiple ways to answer this question series. But if you do, again, make a video response, please leave a link to that video as a comment so I can find it, because I do love watching and checking out your guys' videos. So again, the question is, what got you into gaming? What made you a gamer today, a collector? I'd like to know. So for me, it starts back in 1989. I was 4 years old. We were living in California at the time. My dad was in the Navy. My brother was just born the previous year in 1988. And my cousins and my aunt and uncle lived in Arizona, and we would go visit them occasionally. And at this time, it was the summertime, we went to Arizona to stay for a couple of weeks to visit. And I remember it was like a Saturday or something, and my parents with my aunt and uncle wanted to go to some like flea markets and do shopping and stuff for the whole day, go out to restaurant stuff, and so they want to have myself tag along and my little cousins tag along. So they dropped us off at my older cousin's house. So my one cousin, she's older than I am. She was old enough to uh, watch me, and her two sisters were like 2 and 3. I was 4, and my parents kept my brother because he was just 1, so they took them and they went out and did their stuff. So we stayed at her apartment, and she lived with her boyfriend. Now her boyfriend had a regular Nintendo console with Mario Brothers, and I can't remember all the games. I just really remember the Mario Brothers game. But he had a little Nintendo that he was playing, and we were sitting there watching him play, and then he asked, hey, would you guys like to play it? And so I got my very first taste of video games when I was 4 years old playing Mario Brothers. And that Mario here is the whole reason I am a gamer today, because I absolutely fell in love with the game and everything, and just playing. At 4 years old, it just blew my little 4-year-old mind. Just like, wow, this is cool. And he's just explaining, the little controller, pushing the little buttons and making the little dude moving around the screen and jump and everything and getting killed by little Goombas and growing with the mushrooms and stuff. But Mario is the reason I am into gaming today, and so is the regular Nintendo here, and this is actually my original Nintendo console that my parents bought me. But playing the regular Nintendo when I was 4 years old is what made me the gamer I am today and got me into gaming. Because I know a lot of people, some people only know me from like Facebook groups about Xbox and know that I'm a huge Xbox fan. I got a complete original Xbox set, and I just got hundreds of Xbox games. And I'm a huge Xbox fan, but I'm also a really big fan of Nintendo because Nintendo is what got me into gaming. And I know Nintendo got a lot of people into gaming, but specifically Mario Brothers and the NES is what made me the gamer that I am today. And so, I was at my cousins and we were playing that. I remember my little cousin and I were fighting over like who got to be the red guy and the green guy. I don't want to be player two I don't want to be that. I want to be the Mario. I want to be, So we were fighting. I remember my cousin had to break us up a little fight over who got to be, and then she's like, okay, well, everyone's gonna take a turn, and she had a um those little egg timers, and she let each of us play for like 15 minutes, and then the other person got to go, and it was just a great time. And I always remember that like that's what got me into gaming. And then it was like after 1990, I was 5 years old. My parents and we moved to Arizona because my dad left the Navy and he got a job at Honeywell that my aunt helped him get there in Arizona. And so we moved to Arizona. And then I remember that year that my parents got me my very own NES, which is still here, still have it, still works great. It's kind of loose, like the pins, it just like fits in there and it's not tight at all, could jiggle out, but it works every time. And I haven't had to clean it or really do anything to this. I mean, I've done the outside cosmetically, but otherwise it just works every time, and it has been working forever since 1990. So that's crazy. This thing's been working for like 25 years now. Oh, no, shit, that's longer than that. It's like 30 years. God. I know, starting to feel a little old here, but 30 years ago, I got this NES and it still works. But I've just loved video games ever since I played the original Nintendo, and the Mario Brothers just got me into. I had all kinds of things Mario. We had Mario t-shirts. We got the little Mario toys from the Happy Meals. We got all kinds of stuff because like we just loved Mario, and I've loved Mario ever since getting into gaming with the NES. I mean, I've played Mario's all the way to today with Mario Odyssey. Like, and over the years, I had got different Mario's games and stuff, the Mario Karts and your Mario Odyssey, Mario Sunshine, Mario 64, which is a huge leap to 3D, which is really got me into 3D gaming playing that game. I just loved it, and it came with my Nintendo 64. But for me, Nintendo, NES, Mario Brothers have a special place in my heart and will always have a special place in my collection because they're the ones that got me into gaming and made me the gamer I am today. Is the NES and Mario Brothers. Just playing that at the first time, I'd never played a video game before that, didn't know anything about them. And when you're 4 years old, just like, wow, this is just really cool, an interactive little toy. You can make the little Mario guy jump around. Of course, I wasn't that great at the start, but as I played through it, I became better at it. And once I owned my own, I started playing that Mario Brothers a lot, and I got really good at it, and I really enjoyed it. And even my parents enjoyed playing the Mario Brothers sometime. We also had the Duck Hunt that came with it with a little zapper gun. And I don't remember if we had the orange or the gray one at the time, but we had a zapper, and that was another one that I liked playing with, shooting the little ducks and stuff, and my dad enjoyed it too, and I just had a lot of fun. So for me, the NES and Mario Brothers is what got me into gaming. If it wasn't for that, if I didn't get that exposure, I don't know if I would have liked video games as much as I do now and wanting to collect them like I do. That's just kind of what sparked that interest and that love for me, was the NES and Mario Brothers. Like, it just blew my mind. It just was so fun and exciting. I just really liked it, and the characters were great. And the game wasn't too hard, but it wasn't too easy. It was a nice in between there for young kids to play, and that's just what got me into gaming. So, what got you guys into gaming? Like I said, I answered the question, let you guys know the NES and Mario Brothers did, but I'd like to know, what got you guys into gaming? What made you fall in love with video games? Was it a certain game? Was it a certain console? Maybe you played the Atari. Maybe you played the NES like I did. Maybe you're younger and you played more modern console that got you into gaming. But I'd love to hear your guys' answer to this question. Remember, you guys can leave a comment to answer this question. You can also do a video response to this question, or you can do both and get both 2 entries into the contest. I do just ask that if you do make a video response, please leave a link in the comment below so I can check it out, because YouTube does not always inform me when you guys make videos, and I would hate to miss out on watching your guys' video. Again, I want to thank you guys for all the support of this community question series. I look forward to reading your guys' answers, watching your videos, and interacting with you. I want to thank you for watching. Take care. Have an amazing day. And Sleepy will see you guys next time.